Alright people, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the 31 horror movies I saw in October. I obviously saw more than that, but these are the 31 that I decided to share on my Instagram, I guess. So, we'll start with October 1st, yeah. Scream, my favorite horror movie of all time. Decided to kick off the month in style, I guess, with my favorite horror movie. What better way to do that than watching Scream? And yeah, great movie. And because Scream 5 was announced around that time, I think that's when the trailer dropped, beginning of October. So there you go. Up next, we have Evil Dead 2 for October 2nd. Yeah. And yeah, Evil Dead 2. I prefer this one over the original and Army of Darkness. But yeah, this movie's great. Yeah. Most of these were rewatches. I'll let you guys know if it's a new movie. First time viewing. Up next, we got the remake of Dawn of the Dead, which I believe is really good. Very underrated, but it's not as good as the original, like, for real. I prefer the original over this one. Up next, we have Tourist Trap. I'm not a fan of this release of it, but I love the movie. It's from 1979, if you haven't seen it. It's PG for some reason. Yeah. Very strange choice. But up next, we have The Fly, the remake of The Fly from 1986. And this movie's great. That's all I have to say about it. It's one of 3 David Cronenberg films that I saw this month. We're going to look at the other 2 later. Up next, we have It Chapter 2, another rewatch. Prefer the first one. That's about it for that. Next, we have In the Mouth of Madness. I believe we're on day 7. But yeah, this movie it's okay. Not my favorite Carpenter movie, but definitely far from his worst. Next, we have a first time viewing. We have Cabin Fever. I saw this for the first time, and I wasn't a fan of it. I don't know why. I feel like this is a movie that I thought I was really going to enjoy since it's coming from Eli Roth. I'm not a fan of all his films, but I also haven't seen all of them. But yeah, this one, I don't know what it was. Just wasn't into it. Next, Day 9, Fade to Black. One of my favorite slashers from the 80s. This one came out in 1980. And yeah, I believe everyone should watch this movie if you're a horror movie fan, because it's really good. And it came out under the radar. And I think the first time I heard of it was In Search of Darkness Part 1. And they covered that movie briefly, but it was enough to get me interested. And then Vinegar Syndrome released the Blu-ray that in 2020. So yeah, perfect time. Next we have Phantom of the Paradise, one of my favorite Brian De Palma movies. This movie's just insane. And I love the music. The music's probably my favorite part. Next we have another first time viewing, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. And oh my god, this movie is just insane. For the wrong reasons. Matthew McConaughey, that's all I gotta say. If you've seen it, you understand. Up next, another first time viewing, we have Shocker from 1989. I found this at a Half Price Books for $15. So I decided to pick it up. I have the VHS copy somewhere. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of this movie. That's another movie that I saw this month for the first time, that I did not enjoy. And I thought I would enjoy this for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I really thought I would like this, but I just didn't. I think it was the changing tones. Like, at first you think they're going to go all serious, but then you have this character, spitting out the Freddy Krueger one-liners. And this movie did come from Wes Craven. I don't think that was his intention, though. But it was creepy. It was very disturbing, but I don't know. The changing tone just didn't do it for me. And the movie was just way too long. Up next, for day 13, we have Freddy vs. Jason. Yep. I think I dislike this movie the more I rewatch it. But I still like it. I still enjoy it. And a little thing I like to do every October is just go through decades of horror movies. And since it is 2021, I decided to start with 1961. And we have The Curse of the Werewolf. Saw this for the first time. Very boring Hammer film. I prefer Phantom of the Opera a lot better than this. I haven't seen every I have not seen every Hammer horror film. But this one it didn't do it for me. Probably the reason why there aren't that many. I don't think there's any sequels to this, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Next, 1971, we have Duel from Steven Spielberg, and they just love promoting that. But yeah, I love this movie. Very suspenseful. It's a rewatch. Up next, we have a first-time viewing, another Cronenberg film. We got Scanners, representing 1981. And I didn't finish watching this, but I thought it was good. From what I've seen so far, it's pretty good. Definitely like it more than his other film that I'm going to cover soon. From 1991, we have Child's Play 3. Probably one of the weaker sequels in the series. But I still like it. I mean, I don't enjoy it. I just like it. I tolerate it. That's better. That's better. All right, 2001, Joyride. This has an amazing cast and a great movie. Another film in the same vein as Duel, Joyride. If you've seen both of them, then you understand. Or one of them. They're both pretty much, I'm not going to say the same, but they have similar stuff. Similar premise. Next, 2011, we have the Thing prequel. And I really want to like this movie, but every time I watch it, the special effects ruin it for me. They should have just gone practical. And I know that's what they wanted, but I don't know. I don't know who thought that it would be a good idea to use that awful CGI. I don't know who greenlit that, who said, oh yeah, that would look great in a movie theater. It doesn't even look good on my TV. Jesus Christ. But yeah, 2021, Willy's Wonderland. Rewatch this. Nicolas Cage is the best part of this movie. Otherwise, this is awful. I don't know why I own it. Okay, and yeah, that does it. We got 2021, 2011, 2001, 91, 81, 71, and 61. Alright, after that, we have Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. Probably the most bizarre musical I've ever seen, and it's my favorite Troma movie. Probably for that reason. It's just, yeah. If you've seen Brain Dead / Dead Alive from Peter Jackson, I believe that this film is probably in the same level of disgustingness with special effects. They're still really good, though. I admire those special effects, no matter how nasty they get. Next, we have Event Horizon. Yeah, rewatch. Good movie. I like it. Up next, we have Jaws 2, the best Jaws sequel. Some will debate that Jaws 5, Cruel Jaws, is the best sequel. And I disagree. It's Jaws 2. And that was sarcasm. I know no one likes that movie. Next, we have Final Destination. I try to watch at least one Final Destination movie every October, and I chose the first one this time. Really good. Really like it. I think this might be my favorite one in the series. Next, we have The Blob from 1988. Another remake that I covered this month. And yeah, it's the Blob remake. Really good. Up next, we have King Kong vs. Godzilla. I don't like the English. This is the English version of it. They added their own footage, and it shows that it's just, I don't know what it is, but it just feels wrong to have that footage in. I haven't seen the Japanese version of it. I really do need to watch it because I hate this version. So boring. Next, we have Tremors from 1990. And yeah, I haven't seen this movie in years, and rewatching it, I realized how much I enjoy it. And then I went to watch Dune a few days later, so I guess like a little pre-game. And finally, the next Cronenberg film, we have Videodrome. I like this movie too. Not as much as Scanners though, or The Fly. Still really good. I mean, it's in the Criterion Collection for a reason, right? Up next, the next film that I saw for the first time, we have House of Wax. And I like this movie. I really liked it. I don't know what it was. It is long though. I will say that. The movie is way too long. And the characters are awful. But I love the killer. I love the just all the technical stuff, like the cinematography, the special effects. The kills are really good. But yeah, that's House of Wax. I enjoy that more than I thought I would for some reason. I know I've heard bad things about it, but I really liked it. Okay, up next, film number 30, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, which is kind of like a a remake, reboot, sequel. I don't know what the best term for this film is, but I guess it's kind of a spoiler. I mean, they reveal this at the beginning of the movie, but the original movie, this movie, exists in this universe, and like they watched this movie and everything, like at a drive-in theater, and there's like fans of the movie and stuff. But it's like really weird how they decided, like, it's original. It's an original concept. Like I've never seen anything done like that before, but it's just weird. You know, it's just seeing it is weird. It's not bad though. This movie's pretty good. It's a solid slasher from the 2010s. It's very underrated too. I don't see many people talking about it. And finally, what I saw on Halloween Day, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. An underrated film. Everyone doesn't like it because either Michael Myers is not in it or some other reason. They don't like the plot. They think it's too hokey, too weird, too, I don't know why people give reasons like that for not liking this movie. I personally enjoy this movie. I think this movie's great. Just ignoring the fact that it's titled Halloween 3, I think this movie's just amazing. And Tom Atkins does a great job in it. We got some beautiful special effects. Yeah, this movie's great. Saw it on Halloween, because Halloween, you watch a Halloween movie. And I chose Halloween 3, because it's a great Halloween movie. Last year I saw Trick or Treat. But yeah, Halloween 3. That's it. And yeah, those are the movies I saw in October for 31 Days of Horror. Follow me on Instagram at SpookyMovie9809 if you want to see, I guess, me do it again. Because I will do it next year. I've been doing this for, I think, 4 years now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. It got a little too long for my liking. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.